Okay, so everyone, so now today we meet each other one again, and today unit is unit 16. Today unit is 16, where we talk about requests and offer យើងជួបគ្នាទៀតហើយទាំងអស់គ្នាថ្ងៃនេះយើងនឹងមកជជែកគ្នាអំពីការស្នើសុំហើយនឹងការផ្ដល់ជូន So we have requests and offers. So lesson 69, we're going to talk about how often here 69 is you're gonna talk about number one, how often do you have in the kitchens at home តើ often នេះប្រហែលដងញឹកញាប់ប៉ុណ្ណាណាអ្នកឯងជួយកិច្ចការផ្ទះបាយនៅពេលរបស់អ្នកឯងប៉ុន្មានដងឬក៏ញឹកញាប់ប៉ុណ្ណាដែរប៉ុណ្ណាដែរเนาะ Write the things you usually have it ជាធម្មតា example he says I usually have my grandmother to chop vegetables fry the chicken ជួយម្ដាយខ្ញុំជាធម្មតាខ្ញុំជួយម្ដាយឲ្យយាយខ្ញុំចិញ្ច្រាំបន្លែហាន់បន្លែអញ្ចឹងទៅ fry the chicken ឬក៏ចៀនសាច់មាន់ចៀនអីអញ្ចឹងទៅកន្លែងនេះយើងអាចប្រើពពុះនេះយើងហៅថា adverb of frequency ឬក៏គុណកិរិយាដែលសំដែងនូវភាពញឹកញាប់អញ្ចឹងយើងមានប្រើពាក្យ always យើងមានប្រើពាក្យ usually usually យើងប្រើពាក្យ often right often or often sometimes ជួនកាល occasionally យូរម្ដងយ៉ងមកឌូ case and rarely កម្រ hardly ever okay hardly ever នៅជាប់គ្នា hardly ever and never មិនដែល always ហ្នឹងគឺ100%បើយើងគិតថាវា100% so you can say I always have my grandmothers to chop vegetable fry the chicken so 100% I mean every day you have your grandmother បើយើងប្រើ always មានថារៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃថ្ងៃណាក៏ជួយគាត់ថ្ងៃណាក៏ជួយគាត់ថ្ងៃណាក៏ជួយគាត់ usually ជាធម្មតាអាចមួយអាទិត្យជួយគាត់3 4 5ថ្ងៃយើងទៅ4 5ថ្ងៃយើងទៅសល់ប្រហែលយើងសម្រាក and often ជារឿយៗញឹកញាប់វាអាច less than usually តិចជាង usually sometime ពាក់កណ្ដាល okay occasionally okay yes occasionally យូរម្ដងយ៉ងមកឌូ rarely កម្រមិនងាយ hardly ever នេះមិនសូវជួយមិនងាយកម្រដែលទេ and never មិនដែលមក0% Okay, so you can use like that because I usually have da. So now let's go to letter B. Works in pair. Do you and your partner shares any similar answers? តើអ្នកហើយនឹងដៃគូរបស់អ្នកចែករំលែកនៅចម្លើយស្តៀងគ្នាដែរអត់ Okay, so this one I have to cut. I have to jump to number 2 តោះយើងផ្លោះទៅ skip to number 2 យើងផ្លោះចន្លោះទៅ number 2 តែម្ដង Read through conversation with your partners. Okay, យើងអានការសន្ទនាពីរជាមួយដៃគូរបស់យើង so you can see conversation once everybody between Johnny and Lakana. So now we go to Hello mom, what are you cooking? There is a lot of food here. Are we having gas or something this evening? Lakana, great you here. How was school today? Anyway, I'm cooking more food because I invited my friend for dinner. And Johnny, who do I know them? Who do I know them? Like an ass. I don't think you do. There's a Nimul and Rod. They live in America. They moved there more than 10 years ago, and they're here to visit their family. Could you pass me that knife? Yeah. Oh, could you pass me that knife? Please. Johnny, sure, here you are. Anyways, it must be nice to see your friends again. Like, yeah, Johnny, could you help me clean and chop the vegetables, please? Johnny, sure. 15 minutes later, 15 នាទីក្រោយក៏សួរ I'm done, mom. អូកាប់ច្រាំហាន់បន្លែនេះ15នាទីក្រោយបង I'm done, mom. Where do you want me to put the vegetable យកបន្លែទុកឯណាមកអើយច្រើនដល់ហើយ Can you put them in the soup on the stove over there? Can you put them on the soup or on the stove over there? So you can say everyone. We have another thing that I would like to talk to you, okay? You see that? Hello, mom. What are you cooking, mom? Bụng thưa ấy, bụng bánh ấy nè, bụng thơm hộp ấy. There is a lot of food đúng mà hãy cho làm hết được lại này. Are we having gas? Dương miền nhiều à, dương được miền nhiều mà lấy cho đấy. Or something is happening rồi có waste ấy mùi mà giang được nghĩ như ở đấy. And then they can ask, oh, great, you here? Oh, chà, cô này mà đó là nó. How was school today? Mà giá riêng năng là, mà giá riêng ngày năng dạy mày đây. Anyway, I'm cooking more food because I invited my friends for dinners. À, đây là mình giờ nào cái đó mặc cái bông tay chụp ảnh là hai dạng chả ní chỉ chả time tiết ní là sao tại I invited ខ្ញុំមកនឹងបានអញ្ជើញបានហៅមិត្តភ័ក្តិរបស់ម៉ាក់នឹងមកញ៉ាំអាហារពេលល្ងាចនេះកន្លែង how did នេះ I invited នេះកន្លែងនេះវាយើងប្រើ past simple កន្លែងហ្នឹងបើអង់គ្លេសបែបអង់គ្លេសគេមិនឲ្យប្រើមក why because we don't know exactly the time យើងអត់ដឹងពេលវេលាច្បាស់លាស់ទេយើងគ្រាន់តែប្រាប់ថាខ្ញុំបានអញ្ជើញមិត្តភ័ក្តិម៉ាក់បានអញ្ជើញមិត្តភ័ក្តិម៉ាក់មកញ៉ាំអាហារពេលល្ងាច we don't know exactly បាន1ម៉ោងមុន2ម៉ោងមុន3ថ្ងៃមុនឬក៏មួយថ្ងៃមុនឬក៏ព្រឹកមិញឬក៏ល្ងាចមិញឬយប់មិញ we don't know exactly so we don't use past simple កន្លែងហ្នឹងជាទូទៅក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេសបែបអង់គ្លេសបែបនេះបែបអាមេរិកាំងបើសិនជាអាមេរិកាំងជួយទៅសេប្រហែលជាប្រើពាក្យ I invited ហ្នឹងហើយពួកអាមេរិកាំងវាប្រើអញ្ចឹងតែបែបអង់គ្លេសគឺយើងប្រើ I have yes invited I have invited you see because នេះយើងប្រើនេះដោយសារយើងអត់ដឹងពេលវេលាច្បាស់លាស់គាត់តែប្រាប់ថាម៉ាក់បានជើញវាបានកើតឡើងមែនប៉ុន្តែយើងអត់ដឹងពេលវេលាច្បាស់លាស់ you see so I have invited my friends for dinner ខ្ញុំចេះតែថាទៅទេអូខេទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចមើលតាមនឹងទៅពីព្រោះក្នុងក្បួនគេចែកមកអញ្ចឹងចានេះគេថា who នរណាគេ do I know them គួនស្គាល់អត់ I don't think you do ម៉ាក់មិនគិតថាខ្លួនឯងស្គាល់ទេ I don't think you do នេះខ្ញុំម៉ាក់គិតថាខ្លួនឯងស្គាល់គាត់ទេម៉ាក់គិតថាខ្លួនឯងមិនស្គាល់គាត់ទេ There are Nimol and Rod ពួកគេឈ្មោះ Nimol និង Rod They lives in America ពួកគេរស់នៅសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកណូ They moved there more than 10 years ago you see កន្លែងនេះច្បាស់កន្លែងមកនេះឃើញទេពួកគេបានផ្លាស់ទៅរស់នៅទីនោះនេះ move នេះគឺ past simple នៅទីនោះច្បាស់ដោយសារសកម្មភាពនឹងវាបានកើតឡើង10 years ago នេះពាក្យ10 years ago អាពាក្យ ago ហ្នឹងគេប្រើជាមួយនឹង past simple ឃើញទេអានេះដាក់ I invited អានេះជាទម្រង់ past simple តែវាអត់មាន time markers វាអត់មានកន្លែងបញ្ជាក់ពីពេលវេលាថាពេលណាប៉ុណ្ណឹងអូខេអញ្ចឹងវាប្រើ present perfect ទៅផ្សំជាងSo that they moved there more than 10 years ago and they are here to visit their family ហើយពួកគេមកទីនេះដើម្បីមកលេងមិត្តគ្រួសាររបស់ពួកគេហ្នឹងឯងcould you pass me that knife please នឹងក៏ណៃហុចក្បត់ឲ្យមកតិចមើល Sure here you are anyways it must be nice to see your friends again អូហើយតែយ៉ាងណាក៏ដោយមកច្បាស់ជាសប្បាយរីករាយដែរបានជួបម៉ាក់គុណមិត្តភក្តិម៉ាក់ខ្លួនឯងមិត្តភក្តិម៉ាក់ម្ដងទៀតអញ្ចឹងYeah, Jenny, could you help me clean and chop the vegetable, please? ត្រូវហើយកូន Jenny អាចជួយម៉ាក់សម្អាតនិងច្រាំបន្លែតិចបានទេ Sure, 15 minutes later I'm done. Mom here. Where do you want me to put the vegetables? ហើយក៏សួរថាតើមកឯងចង់ឲ្យខ្ញុំនឹងទុកបន្លែដាក់បន្លែហ្នឹងនៅកន្លែងណា And like can't you put them into in the soup or into the soup put into the soup សកម្មភាពក៏យ៉ាងជាធម្មតាគេថា put into the soup on the stoves over there នោះដាក់ចូលវាដាក់វាចូលទៅក្នុង soup ទៅនៅលើចង្ក្រាននៅខាងនោះ Okay, so you can say the difference between the way that we use it. Well, you can say, can you put them into the soup? What do you say? Can you put them in? Put them in ក៏បានមិនខុសទេ Now we go to conversation 2 ឥឡូវយើងបន្តទៅការសន្ទនាទី2I think I hurt my foot during our practice today. Can you have get me the cream from our coach, please? Tim and Kusal, this is the conversation between Tim and Kusal. I think I hurt my foot. ខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំធ្វើឲ្យជើងរបស់ខ្ញុំឈឺក្នុងពេលហ្វឹកហាត់នៅថ្ងៃនេះរបស់ពួកយើង Can you help me get អាចជួយយក cream ក្រែមសម្រាប់លាបជើងលាបអីហ្នឹងពី coach ពី salon ពីអីហ្នឹងឡើយ salon របស់យើងបានទេ Kusal is sure wait for me here from our coach này cứ kêu bằng bậc cái đó nhưng kêu bằng bậc này ai chỉ kêu bằng bậc ai chỉ cái lại bên đây giờ mới cái so wait for me here you are you should ask your mom to take you to the hospital anh phải chỉ no salon man chỉ coach here right no salon okay sure then wait for me here chăm nhom đó cái nè here you are này vô tới liệp tới you should ask your mom này của tại xong mặt ở đây này to take you to the hospital vô này to better. Thank you, so no, it isn't that serious. Oh no, they might go to na we mình couldn't go there. I think the cream is enough and I can rest here a bit.ខ្ញុំគិតថាក្រែមលាបជើងនេះគ្រប់គ្រាន់ណាលាបទៅប៉ុណ្្នឹងបានហើយខ្ញុំអាចដេកឬក៏សម្រាប់នៅទីនេះបន្តិចទៅបានហើយ Don't worry, I am fine. កុំបារម្ភ I'm fine. Kusal, can you pass me that water bottle, please? Kusal ជួយហុចតា bottle នេះខ្ញុំតិចមើល So the coach here has been that salon. So sit still and don't walk. Kusal sit still អង្គុយឲ្យស្ងៀមតែអង្គុយនឹងអង្គុយស្ងៀម Don't walk ខាមដើរ Just tell me if you need anything. ប្រាប់ខ្ញុំមកប្រាប់អញមកប្រាប់ឯងមកបើតែបើឯងចង់ត្រូវការអីឬក៏ឯងត្រូវការអីប្រាប់គាត់ប្រាប់មកណា Thanks, by the way, you told me your mother is having some guests tonight and she's cooking a lot. And you're in a hurry to go back home. By the way, anyway, giờ đang mấy này bạn prap khuyên thá, but I want anh cũng bung tay miên pniu rồi còn đừng miên pniu, sorry, đừng miên pniu, khá màu lên tiền bọn này dùng đi. And she's cooking a lot, I got cái bung đã đam slo chả nè, phơm hộp chả nè. And you in a hurry to go back home. Cho ai mình bận nhập lọc tập tiền với nhé. Yes, and you hurry nè, cái lại clear chân ở dưới đường óc này, cô tại chạy ra vì tính nhật chậm. And you in a hurry to go back home, and you in a hurry to go back to school, and you in a hurry to go back to Asia. So you no, don't worry. Nè clear này sao tại chỉ clear là some kind. Here you are, I am fine. Này sao tại chỉ clear. Law là dân ai private ban, okay? I can rest here a bit, okay? You see that rest here a bit. Sembra nên tích là sit still, don't move. Cô yi nghiêm don't move, don't walk, ham đà. Cô yi nghiêm ham đà. That is, these are very useful expressions that you can use when you are talking, when you use the conversation with your friends. Chẳng vì chỉ clear đại miền bây giờ nhá, sầm rập của dương, pra nó bây giờ dương thì chạy lên cho mùi mật phèo bỏ dương ấy có son tận này ấy nè. Isn't that serious? Tại đây miền này tham mình thuần ngộ, tại đó isn't that serious miền thuần ngộ ấy đây phần năng. Okay, so now we move to this one. Discuss and answer the question with your partner. Write answers in your notebook. Hey, what is that? Can I ask asking Jenny to have it? Example, pass the knife. Yes, pass the knife. Ta lẹ khả nà nè. Ta lẹ khả nà nó gọt bàn xôm chăn nì nâng ôi chui thua ấy khla. Ta ngọt khả nè. Nhưng mình chạm ấy ta gọt chui xôm rồi chui thua ấy khla. Pass the knife. Idiot. Put vegetables in the soup on the stove, right? Okay, so letter B. A cleaner. And A cleaner. Got somewhere clean again. Clean and chop. Clean and chop the vegetable, right? Vegetable. Okay, so now what is Tim asking Gusal to have? Có team mới có số mọi Gusal chú ý kỹ là get the cream from the coach. Get the cream from the coach. Pass the water bottle. Đọc tực. Yes. So here's write a question like an us, and Tim used to ask Shani's and goes on to do things in activity to be in your notebook. Could you pass me that knife? Chẳng kẹo dương điên pra clear ni ai đừng ngọt nè. Yes, could you pass me nè? Could you pass me hay dương pra noun mà buộc cho mùi nâng niệm mà. Yes, buộc cho mùi nâng niệm mà hay đặt please nè mà về tới chia Some no that could you pass me a pencil? Could you pass me a bottle of water? Could you pass me a red pen? Can you pass me a ruler you see? So could you pass it by the hot some hot any that is. So now we move to number 3. Listen to your teachers. If the question is request, say request. If the question is not request, say no. Look. Look request you make request using can or could nè. ប្រសិនបើអ្នកឯងស្ដាប់ទៅឮថាគ្រូនឹងគាត់និយាយថាវាជា request អ្នកឯងថា request បើមិនមែនទេអ្នកឯងថា no no ចឹងយើងមិន look request you must request you make requests using can or could ពេលដែលយើងប្រើស្នើសុំការស្នើសុំជាទូទៅយើងប្រើ can ឬក៏ could we add please to be polite ហើយគេប្រើ be please នេះដើម្បីឲ្យវា polite ឲ្យវាសុភាពនេះ could you pass can you pass could you pass can you pass ឧទាហរណ៍ can you help me cook please could you take my sister to school please នេះឃើញទេ can you ណែអាចជួយខ្ញុំស្នើសុំនេះណែសុំឲ្យគេជួយណែតើណែអាចជួយខ្ញុំដាំស្លធ្វើម្ហូបបានទេជួយខ្ញុំធ្វើម្ហូបអាហារបានអត់ could you take my sister to school please ណែតើណែអាចជួយជូនកូនប្អូនស្រីបងស្រីខ្ញុំទៅកាន់សាលាបានទេទៅរៀនបានអត់តែអាចជូនគាត់ទៅរៀនបានទេ Remember we also use can for ability តែយើងចាំថាពេលខ្លះ can នេះយើងប្រើវាសម្រាប់សមត្ថភាព Can you swim តើឯងចេះហែលទឹកអត់អានឹងមិនជា request ទេវាគ្រាន់តែជាសំណួរសួរពីសមត្ថភាពរបស់យើងតែប៉ុណ្ណោះតែយើងមើលនេះគេថា Could you help me cook ណែអាចជួយខ្ញុំដាំស្លបានទេ Could you take my sister to school អាចជូនបងប្អូនស្រីខ្ញុំទៅរៀនបានអត់ Yes ប៉ុន្តែបើករណីគេសួរថា Can you swim Can you speak English Can you walk This is not a request ជាសំណួរធម្មតា just a general question about ability ដែលសួរអំពី ability or ability and this is not a request ហើយនឹងវាមិនជា request ទេ so now we move together to talk about the sentences that grew on the question okay listen to the conversation Jenny Gosal and there comes the line where you looking these colors as house and I'm looking for no let's say the gym man and listen and take the questions B Danny sorry B and listen to the conversation between Gosal សំណាង painting កន្លែងនេះ16 request and okay Sometimes she already wanted something for our living room. Listen again and to the question. Okay អត្ថបទស្ដាប់យើងមិនមានទេប៉ុន្តែយើងស្ដាប់ពីគ្រូពីខ្ញុំ Okay so គ្រូនឹងអានពាក្យប្រយោគផ្សេងឲ្យយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាស្ដាប់ឥឡូវទី1 Number 1តើវាជា request ឬក៏ជាមិនមែនជា request បើជា request you just say no if not just say if request you just say request if not request you just say no for example so number 1 could you please help Lily with her homework yes request or no request number 2 can she swim can she swim got đồ thì đừng kể no number 3 can you speak French no number 4 could you bring me some water please request number 5 can Tim understand Khmer can Tim understand Khmer no Number 6 my bag is so heavy could you help carry it please request number 7 Tim hurt his foot could you take him to the doctor Request. Number 8. Can she cook any Cambodian food? Can she cook any Cambodian food? No. Ability. The ability. Number 9. Jenny wants to have a healthy diet. Jenny wants to have a healthy diet. So, can you tell her more about it, please? Can you tell her more about it, please? Request. Number 10, the last one. Trong cái miền thì đáp, ví dụ thì đáp. Could you finish your exam on time yesterday? Could you finish your exam on time yesterday? Yes. Tớ bị chỉ request,ឬក៏វាជាមិនមែនជា request. Yes, this is no. Yes or no. It can be a request or can be no, but yes, actually it can be half past, I mean that 1550, but sound like a ability. So that there will be more ability ជាង okay, so that could you finish your exam on time yesterday? តើអ្នកអាចបញ្ចប់លំហាត់របស់អ្នកឯងនឹងទាន់ពេលវេលាបានទេទាន់ពេលវេលាទេថ្ងៃស្អែក Well, Jim Salmon. If say yesterday mean that the ability នេះគឺជា ability ដោយសារគាត់និយាយពី past នេះអ្នកឯងអាចបញ្ចប់exam របស់អ្នកឯងទាន់ពេលទេកាលពីម្សិលមិញ so it mean that it's not a request ដោយសារយើងប្រើ clear ហ្នឹងនិយាយអំពីម្សិលមិញយើងនិយាយអំពី past right យើងមើលប្រយោគមួយនេះប្រយោគនេះមិនមែនអត្ថន័យវានៅក្នុងអតីតកាលទេគឺនៅក្នុងបច្ចុប្បន្នកាលគេប្រើ could មែនប៉ុន្តែ could នេះសំដៅទៅលើបច្ចុប្បន្នទេគឺថា could you pass me that nice place ឥឡូវយើងមើលប្រយោគមួយទៀតដែលប្រយោគដែលខ្ញុំអានមិញនេះយើងដាក់ថា could you okay you see that could you finish your exam okay your exam on time yesterday នេះឃើញទេគេសួរថាកន្លែងហ្នឹងមានន័យថាតើម្សិលមិញអ្នកឯងបានធ្វើលំហាត់របស់អ្នកឯងទាន់ពេលទេឬក៏អ្នកឯងអាចធ្វើលំហាត់អ្នកឯងទាន់ពេលទេកាលពីម្សិលមិញ This one is talk about it's not about the request វាមិនមែនជា request ទេ we copy it could you pass me that knife ចឹងអានេះគេនិយាយពីអតីតកាលបើនិយាយអំពីអតីតកាលបែបនេះគឺវាអត្ថន័យវាមិនមែនជា request ទេអត្ថន័យវាមានន័យថា ability វាគឺជាសមត្ថភាពរបស់គាត់ okay now we move to number 4 yes so you clear now clear ច្បាស់ណា put the sentences in the correct order write the answers in your notebook ឥឡូវយើងមើលដាក់ប្រយោគទៅក្នុងឲ្យតាមលំដាប់ដែលត្រឹមត្រូវហើយចូលសរសេរចម្លើយនៅក្នុងសៀវភៅសរសេររបស់យើង example you can stir soup me for the please អានេះវាជាសំណួរណានេះជាសំណួរអញ្ចឹងគេដាក់មក can you stir the soup for me please and about this one នេះក៏វាជាសំណួរដែរឥឡូវយើងមើលសំណួរនេះតើយើងគួរទៅចាប់ផ្ដើមពីកន្លែងណាទៅ could you right could you write could you read the label please could you read the label please could you read the label please តើអ្នកអាចអាន label ផ្លាកសញ្ញានឹងបានទេ Number 2 teach English can you any song me ជាសំណួរដដែលជាពលសញ្ញាជាសញ្ញាសួរ Okay សញ្ញាសួរយើងតាមមកដល់ can you teach me any English song Can you teach me any English song តើអ្នកអាចបង្រៀនខ្ញុំចម្រៀងភាសាអង់គ្លេសបានដែរខ្លះបានដែរឬទេ Can you teach me any English song yeah that's good now we go to number 3 ឥឡូវយើងបន្តទៅលេខ3 kitchen could please clean you នេះសំណួរទៀតដែរអញ្ចឹង could you clean yes could you clean the kitchen please តើអ្នកអាចជួយ clean ផ្ទះបាយបានដែរទេ Some please buy can meet you សំណួរទៀតហើយមានសញ្ញាសួរเนาะចឹងយើងដាក់មក some can you buy some meat please can you buy some meat please អូខេតើអ្នកអាចទិញ meat ឲ្យខ្ញុំបានទេទិញ meat ឲ្យខ្ញុំបានទេ Okay, look at number 5 là nếu như some បាន ជាប្រយោគនេះគឺបែប offer ណា Sugar could me get you some you see that ក៏ជាសំណួរដែរអញ្ចឹងយើងដាក់ could you get me some sugar yeah could you get me some sugar នេះអាចយកស្ករខ្ញុំបានខ្លះទេ So all of them we talk about the all correct orders of the sentences. Let's go to number 5. Write polite request using cannot code. Write the answers in your notebook. Example, you want someone to close the door. Này trong ai nam mà nè, bật vì chẳng kịp prao some no mũi xua thà. Could you close the door, please? Prao với ai chỉ polite, no? Ai prao can các bạn, could các bạn. Chẳng như prao could từng óc các bạn là you want someone to pick you up from school, okay? Chẳng như đã bảo, could you, yeah, could you pick me up from school, please? Này aiយកខ្ញុំយកខ្ញុំពីសាលាបានទេ You want someone to give you a hand with your homework, okay? ចឹងយើងដាក់មក could you give could you hand ហ្នឹងគឺ have could you give you want someone to give you a hand so could you give me a hand with my homework yeah could you give me a hand các bạnដាក់ហ្នឹងវិញមក could you give me a hand with my homework ឬក៏ could you help me កន្លែងនេះ help me មកក៏បានទេណា could you give me a hand with my homework I mean can you help me could you help me with my homeworks could you help me again with my homework okay you want someone to buy you some meat from the market này trong là can you buy me some meat yeah from the market តែnàyអាចជួយទិញសាច់ឲ្យខ្ញុំពីផ្សារបានទេ You want someone to help wash your bicycle okay so you can could you have could you help me wash my bicycle could you help me wash my bicycle number 5 you want someone to teach you how to make lok lak okay yes you can say could you teach me how to make lok lak okay could you teach me how to make lok lak yeah sorry này có some no suggest some no but that's yeah sure so you get it now could you pick me up from school please could you give me a hand with my homework could you help me again though could you say again could you buy me sorry could you buy me some stuff could you buy me some meat could you buy me some meat from the market could you help me wash my bicycle could you teach me how to make lok lak okay that's now number 6 work in pair write 3 request sentences that you can ask your partner for help student A you go for food shopping together student B you are cooking a lot of food for guests and student A can you help me pick the vegetable could you shop this vegetable please could you bring me could you pass me could you pass me a knife could you pass me a knife please could you get me some sugar your sugar thì bạn đại tế yeah you can say like that okay everyone Yeah, so that's all for just lesson A16, everyone. Lesson A is 16A. So I hope that you enjoy these lessons very much, and we can meet each other one again next times with unit 16B. So today, thank you very much for our joinings. Bye bye.